Yeah, so we're just having a nice little time with the family. I made some Brunswick stew tonight. It's our first real cold snap down here in North Florida. We had a 1 day earlier in October, but this was kind of employed. No, I didn't get a day off. No. I was there till about 3 o'clock, and then and I let the guy who's taking my job decide, and he said, no, let's get home for the day and break it. So kind of part of, get him used to it, It's his job. He gets to call the crew. He gets to call it. So I thought, what would be fun? What the heck, we can just burn this bonfire. So this bonfire, when we started, was a solid 8 foot high, and I don't think you quite realize. I'm still like 10 foot off of it right now, and it is hot, like too hot to go any closer. And that's still a solid 4 foot high. We've been growing this thing for about 4 years. I mean, like long enough to let oak trees grow up around the perimeter of it. But time to get it. Tanya's off in the golf cart going off to God knows where. Here's our across the street neighbors. Got a pressure washing trailer there just in case we need it. But yeah, just a nice hangout, a very chill, relaxing, fun hangout tonight. There's music on the Bluetooth, but Tanya doesn't realize that since her phone is on the golf cart, it's going to kill that. It's actually kind of crazy because this will be my final weekend as an operations manager with Spray Wash. I don't know if you're still there or not. Yeah, I've got 200 foot rows run from the house. I don't know if you can see that there. I've got about 800 gallons in that washer right there. My tractor is actually in the shop because I wasn't going to burn it until I had my tractor here to push stuff in. But I've also got my property line pushed over about 100 foot, 150 foot that way. You see, we live on 3.5 acres. Man, I don't know, it's kind of weird. We actually just put an offer in to buy a place for our new, let's see if I can turn this down. We just put an offer in to buy a location. We're negotiating a lease, but then we found a place to buy. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. This is literally now I've also taken back a consulting contract with them to go over and help their crews because we have incredible efficiency in our world. And I'm still going to go over to Jacksonville and help their crews for a little bit in November. But as far as my job of running the branch that Tanya and I built and created and made into a sellable asset for us to retire, this is officially my last weekend. So I'll be there next week. But yeah, we made an offer on a piece of property. We've got 2 different places we're looking at to lease. LOI on one of them, but then we wrote a offer to purchase a building too. Commercial real estate in my area is very strange and very overpriced, so it's going to be about $600,000 to purchase the place that we want. Might even get up to $700,000. Is what it is. Is what it is. Money's cheap these days to borrow. So we'll put about 30% down and we're still good. Here comes the golf cart back Around the corner. Usually we have our grandson, but he's with the daddy tonight. But we do have one of Brooke's best friends. We feel like she's our own daughter because, hell, we've raised her since she was like 12, 13 years old, just part of the family. But she has got a beautiful little 4-year-old daughter named Charlotte. She's hanging out with us tonight. But yeah, we'll have the tractor back from the shop next week and level this ash pile out. But yeah, it's exciting and scary though at the whole time. The place that we're buying, we probably won't be able to occupy until mid-January. I was really hoping to have my power wash store open by 1st of November, so that's Jack and me around. Yeah, I assume Tanya will bring the music back whenever she gets back with her phone, so. Although we'll probably get copyright strikes here. They'll mute out our video for anybody that watches the replay. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to sit here and do a live with a bonfire, you know? You don't often see those. You know, the supply chain, I hope it is better, but that's one of the reasons that I bought a power wash store franchise. I think you're in Texas, am I not right? We just opened one up, and not we, Dave Mataqueen, awesome guy in San Antonio. One of the reasons that I went with Power Wash Store as a franchise is that we've got buying power and we've got lots of orders and we've got the ability to buy versus me having Ray's Power Wash Supply Store. Having a franchise, we've got some buying power and we've got some pre-orders and some post-orders, and we've got some stuff locked up in the supply chain. But yeah, so we have a Power Wash Store franchise in San Antonio now. And it's probably still like 6 hours from you because Texas is so freaking big, but still. Ooh, so look at that. Little blue flame in there. Dave Mataqueen, I have known Dave for years and years and years. Super good guy. And again, one of those guys that, like everybody else with the Power Wash Store, has owned, I think with the exception of the owner of the franchise in Wisconsin, Bill. But Bill also started with Paul, and he knows the inventory better than anybody else. But everybody who owns a Power Wash Store franchise has been a washer, and a relatively successful washer as well too. So whenever you talk to those guys, you actually get a kind of an expert opinion on things, you know? Guys that can tell you, and I don't mean like, you know, guys that are doing $50,000, $60,000 a year. I'm talking guys that have done hundreds of $1,000s a year. I think Honda's going to be in real big problems, honestly. I think this whole COVID thing has messed with Japan a lot, and Korea, and I think Honda is going to be in huge problems from information that I've had. I think Briggs and Kohler are going to be okay, but I think that for 2022, my guess would be Honda's going to have some fulfillment issues from what I've heard. Shaden, you have anything that runs Hondas? What's that? You're not? Good. Don't. Honda's talked about some fulfillment issues for stuff like GX390s from up there up to the 690s, which I love the Honda engines. I'm sitting here talking to Jaden, who owns a land. You can't see Jaden because it's dark. Jaden's eating s'mores and graham crackers over there. But is it really a s'more if you haven't melted the marshmallow?
Not really.
It's just a graham cracker, right?
That thing's so hot.
Yeah, it's a hot fire. Oh, there's his beautiful wife, Morgan. Say hey. You know, Wild West, that is a gamble. It is a gamble. And I would say it is probably not a bad gamble, but you know that with every gamble there is risk of loss. But if you don't pay over for them, you're probably going to be okay, you know? If you're buying at normal price that you could sell them, so let's say you had $50,000 that you went and gambled, but you could still get the $50,000 back. Is it really a gamble? I mean, you may not make a bunch of money on it, but you ain't going to make a bunch of money putting that thing in savings account, right? Hell, you're going to make, what, 0.25%? But you know it's something that's valuable. You're not losing money on. But you could actually have double your money on it, too. Food for thought. All right, I'll put the phone down here for a second so I can put my phone, my hand down. I'll be back. Check it in a minute. Shit. All right, let me make sure I'm squared up right here. Where's the phone? Hold on. Damn it. There it is. There it is. Bonfire Live is back, but I am not reading comments at this moment. Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm good. I'm just old and can't move. Whenever I bend down, shit hurts. Oh, no, you'll understand it real well in 4 years.
She said it.
It's still hot. I hope it burns a bit more than that. Time for the pitchfork. Be right back. I don't want to have to work. Damn it.
Even when you're trying not to work, you have to work.
I am not, kid. You're not going to have to. I wish I had the tractor back. pitchfork. I feel like I'm on Green Acres. Y'all are way too young to even understand that show.
Is that the painting that you...
No.
What's the one with the pitchfork and the farmer? And the
Oh, that was
pitchfork?
American Gothic. With the pissed off looking wife and the farmer. Going like this.
Yep. Not the same, not related.
No, not even close. Green Acres was had Zsa Zsa Gabor and Eddie Arnold.
Right?
And it's about a New York socialite who moved out to the country.
Right?
Yeah.
Golf cart's not working. Time for a new one.
Where's it at?
I parked it by the garage.
What's it doing?
The lights went out, the headlights, and
You honked the horn. Is it still driving?
it drives, but nothing works.
Well, you honked the horn.
No, I didn't.
Well, you're small. You're even used to it. You honked the horn. Tell you what. Tony's little golf cart people are shit. The tiniest golf cart people are shit because that place where I ate today, the minute that I walked in there, I was like, there's some shit. And I went and bypassed the OBC, the onboard computer. I said, well, we didn't know anything about that. I was like, well, I told on the original work order. You're so full of shit. Really, the other one, we had hinge on time. It fell apart really the day we brought it back. Yeah, the aggravating thing, your mom keeps saying,
Down towards like Palmer.
your mom keeps saying, oh, well, we're going to keep plugging in. It's like, you realize you're the only one that ever takes it out, right? Like, you are the only, it's like, well, plug it back in, because you don't.
That thing's just always had issues. Like every time we try to fix
She
it.
got screwed the minute she bought it. I mean, I'm not going to be ugly, but she did.
Well, it is what it is. They still don't know how to fix a golf cart.
She went there to buy it. She got screwed for
I understand.
$5,000 the minute she bought the
fix
thing.
it. That's not her problem. They can't fix a golf cart.
Oh, a lot of pieces of shit. But
But it can still be fixed.
where'd you
That
park
thing's-
it? Where'd you park it at?
It's in front of the garage. I already said that.
All right. I didn't listen.
I know. I got done with some more stuff. I was gonna take it in there and come back and
Done with the what?
some more stuff. You don't like marshmallows. Well, Morgan, you always kind of not like marshmallows. Yeah, that's. Yeah, you know it's that. You want to eat this last one, Pepper? Find a phone charger? Check all your pockets?
It's pink over your pocket.
Yeah, I know. She got it out. And then now we can't find it. Because then we got it from Publix. You got the phone charger and you got the medicine. Yes. You came inside. You didn't put in your car. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
I'm so glad. He needs to get off the last night. Yeah, who knows what he's listening to. I'm just gonna put these sticks back in the fire. Seriously, like I don't think yeah, like a fake fireplace. You leaving?
Dang, y'all keep moving.
I was bringing this s'more stuff in.
Why did you not invite Barbara over
too? I'll give you a hug too. Okay. See you later. Low fives. High fives. Knuckles.
Did you get your chili and stuff? Is it on that thing? By the umbrella. I'm about to go in too.
I need an umbrella too. I said bye you guys, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Fire Ranger Jeff.
What's that?
Fire Ranger Jeff.
That's pretty bright.
Oh, it's very right now.
It didn't turn out as cold as we thought it was.
No, it's not really as cold.
I mean, it feels good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had that little fleecy thing on earlier. I couldn't even moving around at all. All right. So anybody's watching still or not? Sorry, picking up. Had to do some things. Top chat. I have to figure out how to use vertical shaft, the pump, if things get bad. Oh yeah. Perfect. I don't know, Wes, if you're still watching or not, but yeah, perfect. Man, thank you so much. You know what? I appreciate your friendship as well, and absolutely. You know, my best friend in the world, TJ Kaloff, lives in. Oh man, I cannot think of where TJ lives. He's north of Dallas, so close to Oklahoma, about 30 miles away from Oklahoma. But are you going, sweetie? Yeah. I love you.
She wanted to say bye.
Oh, bye. You be good for mommy, okay? I know you will be.
Say we'll see
Bye,
you later.
Brandy. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night, won't we? When we trick or treat.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all then. Yeah, good night, everybody. We're out. Bye.